Hey Titus, how you doing? Just bad chronic pain day. Um, I'm feeling really tired today, I've got to admit. Um, so this is going to be a funny one, I think. The weather's changed really dramatically in the last sort of hour or so, and it's made my brain go a bit weird. Why no rest? Cause I can't rest. No, my brain won't let me rest. Hey Rocket, how you doing? Hey Sly. I'm sorry, Sly. That was put in the jukebox last week. Um, hey D-Mac, hey Kean, how you both doing? Hey Dammy, how you doing? Oh, be careful, Tidders. Just don't overdo it, yeah? It's going to be in my head for days now. Don't worry, Sly, you won't be on your own there. Every time somebody puts this or the Darkwing Duck theme tune into the jukebox, it gets stuck in my head for the rest of the week. Okay, Tidders. Just go easy, okay? Hey, Theo, how you doing? Oh, that's weird. Is TechSquig just being really slow again? Yeah, TechSquig's just being really slow again. Hey, Pudlord, how you doing? Today is my Friday. Nice! Well, I hope you have a really nice long weekend. Music's a wee bit loud for me, so I'm going to turn it down on my headphones. If it's too loud for you folks at home, do let me know. The boy is insistent on sitting with me tonight, so this is going to be interesting. Also means I've got nowhere to put my sprues. Yeah, me either, Tidders. Song list only shows 2 tracks. Yes. There are only 2 left over from last week. So that's what you can see. I hear the chomps. Got new couches. Cool. Bloody hell, Tidders. You want to be careful doing stuff like that. Okay. Let's just check. That is number 10 then. Okay. Okay, so that goes here. Got a bit carried away. Gosh. Well, I'm glad you had a good stream, Tidders. I'm glad that your viewers had fun. Come on, glue. Out you come. There we go. Gee, all these TV intros from my childhood. It's almost like we spent most of last week talking about cartoons and stuff because I couldn't do any hobbying. Weird that, isn't it? Okay, that seems to work. That's like bit precarious, but whatever. That's what I'm supposed to do with it. Ooh. Good luck in your quest for bread and possibly pastries, Rocket. Love a good pastry. Trying to decide if I should finally play Life is Strange 2. I still haven't finished the first one. I really should. I love baked goods. Yeah, me too, Zafio. I'm a big fan of an apricot Danish, personally. Used to be able to get them at my old workplace in the canteen. Not all the time, but just often enough that I spent a lot of money on them. Okay, number 11 next. That makes sense. Played the first one, then stopped quite quickly because all the characters bugged me too much. Fair enough. I don't think I got very far in the first one. Didn't know Danish had apricots in them. I don't know if there's a proper name for them, but that's what they're always marketed as around here, so... There's probably a proper name for them. Yeah, so please bear with me today, folks. I'm feeling a little tired after work. It's been a stressy couple of days, and a lot of the stress has been lifted in the last sort of 4 hours or so. 6 hours? 6 hours. Time is hard. And for those that don't know, if you're under a massive amount of stress for a considerable period of time and then it all lifts up at the same time, it's a bit of a smack in the face. One of my friends likens it to driving a truck with like a flatbed truck with a swimming pool full of water on the back of it down the road at speed, and then having to brake sharply and all the water just coming through into the cab. And that's kind of what it feels like. It's, in my opinion, a really good description of what it feels like to be in that situation. And yeah, so all the water's come into the cab and I'm a bit soaked at the minute. Bailed out of a day playing cards because my spoons decided to vanish. Yeah, it's really weird, isn't it, Sly? Like, you wouldn't think that a good thing happening would make you so bloody tired, but there we go. I knew you'd want to get down eventually. He's getting terrible, he is. Right. He jumps up at my desk whilst I'm in meetings during work hours to try and get treats out of the chat that isn't there. He's a very naughty boy. Also, whoever put this in, good choice. Even when good things happen, my stress sticks about. Yeah, yeah. Well, see, it still sticks about for me, but it's slightly less in the forefront, you know. Thank you for the treats for Porthos, folks. Thank you for enabling the dog. Both Dammy and Grox, you buggers. And also, hello Grox, how are you doing today? So Sackville Baggins is stealing all of the spoons. Yeah, it is, the little bastards. Big hugs, Pudlord. Hope everything's okay. Hey, Cyborg, how you doing, mate? Thank you for the treat for Porthos. He missed that one. You might have heard. Hot and gritty. Oh my. How saucy. Take it you've been at work today then, Cyborg. I hope it went well if that's the case. Porthos, the likelihood of there being snacks on the floor is very, very low. Oh yeah, it's Rhythm Paradise's 15th, I think it is, anniversary this week. Oh, delightful, Cyborg. I have been there, my friend. I wish I hadn't, but yes, I know that feel. I hope they book their ideas up. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to get rain again soon. The slight pressure headache I'm developing suggests it. It's always nice being a human barometer. There we go. So claw. Got rain here, it was lovely. We've had rain for the last damn, Pudlord. Yeah, we've had rain the last sort of 3 or 4 days, and then it's dried up today, but it's suddenly gotten very, very thick, very heavy. Welcome back, Tidders. Oh, what are you streaming tonight, by the way, Tidders? We've not had any rain for weeks in Scotland. Wow. That's deeply upsetting. Hey, Spartan, how you doing? Destiny and Chill. Nice! Which one of your characters are you going to be playing as, or have you not decided yet? Completing Shadow Keep. One of my alts, not sure which yet. Oh, okay. Shadow Keep's a good story. Oh, that's a shame, Rocket. But at least you got bread. Edinburgh had rain last Wednesday, and a little bit on Sunday, but nothing lasting more than a few hours. I suppose that's progress, right? A little tired today, Spartan, but I'm alive. Hey, Hans. Ooh, tacos. I've not had tacos in ages. Slow doesn't like tacos. I swear there's a joke there. He's really picky about food, though. Slow is correct. Really? Yeah, exactly, DMAC. That's how I feel about them. And if you don't fancy crunchy, you can have a soft taco. I mean, why you would, I don't know, but... Oh, fajitas and enchiladas are great. Slow doesn't really like fajitas all that much either. But he loves enchiladas. Not a fan of Mexican food in general. Fair enough. I love Mexican food. Porthos, you're being very rude, sweetheart. How am I building the Tree Lord? He's going to be a bit of a chimera. So we've got a little bit from each different... Tuna's lovely. Tuna, mayonnaise, bit of sweet corn. Lush. Do you like churros? Churros are great. The main ingredient, Dijon mustard. Yeah, Dijon mustard in tuna mayo and sweet corn is a really nice addition. Porthos, stop being rude and stop attacking my sprue. He's like hopping up and down and smacking my the sprue that I've got on the chair next to me because he wants more treats. And I'm not encouraging chat here. Do not encourage him. He's being very badly behaved. Hate tuna and sweet corn. It's vile. Fair enough. Each to their own. I like tuna and sweet corn. Everybody has different tastes. Oh, Cyborg. He knows. He fucking knows he's supposed to be getting a treat. He's looking at me like, where is it then? Oh, yes, DMAC. Good choice. Tell you what, you get a scritch instead. Ha! No snack for you. He's not impressed with that turn of events. You can just see his paw on the camera there, look. No, mate. That was from Dad Borg. Thanks, Dad Borg. Put some cheese on that, Spartan. and I'm 100% with you. Actually, when I was at my last job, I used to make myself the most horrendous sandwiches on days when I'd got really big meetings, just so that people wouldn't invite me to them anymore. It didn't work. So I'd have tuna mayo, peppers, onions, and cheese in a single sandwich. It's like all of the smelly sandwich fillings all at once. It's really fucking good, to be fair. It's one of my favourite sandwiches. Come on. There's just a little bit there that doesn't want to come off. The leave me alone sandwich. Yeah, exactly. The I've got work to do, why are you dragging me into meetings sandwich. Nah, that one's buggered. When does a sandwich become a burger? When it's got a burger patty in it? I'm obsessed with Lacquer right now. That's fair, DMAC. Lacquers are absolutely amazing. And those bagels look and sound fucking lush. And I am insanely jealous. I haven't had any Lacquer since October last year, when I went to my friend Wheezy's house. And they made brisket and latkes and vareniki as well. It's a proper holiday in old country. But they used an American recipe for vareniki. And it's just like, oh no, we've run out of these 8 different ingredients that the recipe tells us to use to make these really simple, basically pasta things. And I was just like, the fuck are you doing? And I showed them how to make them the way that me and my mum have always made them, which is basically just like flour and water and eggs. So easy. Hey Buff, how you doing? Okay. Spooky hand complete. Hello. Put the spooky hand over there. Oh, delightful, Dammy. Good luck cleaning that up. I hope it doesn't take you too long. Latkes are basically like little potato fritters. They're very nice. Oh dear. I'm just looking for the bit in the instructions that I need next. Be with you in a moment, folks. Attach it to a waving rod. Yes. Vareniki and brisket. Yes. Brisket is it's a slow cooked meat. Vareniki though, Vareniki is super cheap and cheerful to make if you're making it the way that my grandfather taught us to make it. Because, like I say, all you need really is eggs, water and flour. And they're basically like Slavic dumplings. So we have them with mashed potato and grated cheese. Or you can use, if you've got access to farmer's cheese, you can use farmer's cheese instead. And we do mincemeat and onions in some as well. But you can have them with sweet fillings as well. Yeah, they are pierogi, torpor. It's just that in Ukraine they're called vareniki. And I think they're cooked slightly different in Poland as well. Farmer's cheese is a sort of softer, I don't want to say waterier, creamier cheese, I guess. It's like a less lumpy cottage cheese, I guess. Oh yeah, Russian meatballs are fucking lovely. But yeah, you can use any cheese. We normally use like a really strong cheddar or something like that. But that's because we really like strong cheese flavours. Okay. All these different tree body bits are just starting to meld together in my brain now. Do I want staff arm, tentacle arm, or sword arm? Always sword arm. I wish I could have all three, Kian. Like, I kind of like the staff, but I really like the sword as well. And I can't have both. I mean, I could, Spartan. Crippled with indecision. Dammy, no. You know what? I might leave that arm until later, when I can decide. Or magnets. Put a tentacle on the staff and make it a squeak stick. That's one idea. I think I might leave the arm and magnetize it. Thanks, folks. Your commitment to memery impresses me every day. Okay, so go back to Captain decorates everything with skulls. and go from there, I think. That's what we want to do. That's the ancient... Oh my god, where is it? Fucking Speed Racer. Thank you, whoever put that in. Something I've not thought about in a long ass time. Okay. Okay. I think I know what I need to do next. It's 27A. At least I'm in the right place, sort of. Oh no. Excuse me a second, folks. Back. Okie doke, Spartan, you enjoy your food. You know, you wouldn't think having 3 different configurations of this pretty fucking big model would be this difficult to assemble live on stream, but there we go. Whew. Has anyone seen the live action Speed Racer movie? I thought about it and then didn't. Who put Fade to Grey in? Coca-Cola mascots Cappy and Bottle say trans rights. Nicely done, Cyborg. Made a Cyberpunk character, then found out you could make Pride banners on Hero Forge, so I made a trans version of the character too. Oh, wicked buff. Nice one. It's a 80s kids show. It is. Now I have to figure out how to cut the sprue bits off without damaging the branches. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do it like this. There we go. I didn't know there were any Lego sets, to be honest with you. Ah, yeah, I suppose was an anime. Back from before I knew what anime was. It was a Franco anime, wasn't it? I'll take your word for it, Tidders. I didn't have a lot of Lego. By the time that movie came out, I was considered past Lego anyway. But yeah, I didn't have a lot of Lego growing up. So I had Mega Bloks. Which is a little joke that Slow and I share at my expense, I guess. He had Lego, I had Mega Bloks. He had Transformers, I had GoBots. Oh yeah, my parents didn't let me do that. For my own sanity, I guess. I got a bucket of hand-me-down Lego from one of my grandparents' neighbours once. And it had like this really weird shaped block with... It was supposed to be like a dog, but it was just the dog's head and shoulders. And there were no other parts that I could use to make a full dog out of, so I used to just stick it on wheels. So it's just like a dog head on wheels. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the stuff that was in the bucket wasn't the stuff that was originally in the bucket, but, you know, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth, do you? Oh, yeah, Rocket. Good choice, D-Mac. Just makes me wish that I was back at the Human League concert I went to with my mum a couple of years ago. Because I got to watch Midshore and the band Electronica that night as well. Really fucking good gig. Oh, hey Nikki, thank you for dropping in. I hope you feel better soon, friend. You go get some rest. But seriously, thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it. And yes, Rocket, they do make dog shampoo. They even make dog shampoo that you can apply to your dog without having to also apply water to them. Which is useful when you have a dog that's hydrophobic. Apparently Midge went to the same Masonic Lodge as my dad. Really, Sly? That's weird. Cool, but also weird. Ooh, okay, Cyborg. I hope you have a nice drive when you nip off. Thank you for the treat for Porthos, Buff. Good catch, P. Hold on. Okay, so we've got number 4. And now we need 69C, apparently, which looks like it might be the hips. Nice, indeed. Gotta admit, I'm still feeling a little bit rough, but I'm glad I didn't cancel the stream tonight. I'm gonna... See, it's a really cool sword. That's a really cool sword. But... where is it? But the staff is also really cool. Oh, look at that. That's wicked. And I know it's kind of out of focus and stuff, but... oh, falafel. Yes. Love falafel. That's just really weird, Sly. Damn. Bloody hell, titters. 67, 68, 69. Found it. Oh yeah, I painted my nails for the first time in like 3 weeks. I tried. I did. Promise. There we go. The eternal struggle of chop or bonk. There are so many things I can say in response to that, Sly. So many. Just painting my nails. Not something you're able to do at the minute, it is. Haven't had the spoons. Yeah, I get you. It's been... The main reason I've not been painting mine is because I've not had the energy, or I've looked at the nail varnish and just gone, I don't want to. I just don't. But I decided to do them last night, just to see if it had perked me up a little bit. It didn't, but as a result they're pretty now. So, that's nice. And that's an important thing, I think. Like, sometimes you'll try and do something in the hope that it will perk you up. And it may not perk you up at the time, but it might perk you up later. Future you will thank you for the little acts of kindness you perpetrate upon yourself. Because I am glad that I've done them. They're a bit rough. Porthos! Sorry for literally the entirety of my song. Oh, D-Mac! Sorry, mate. It does sound like a variant of Marry Shag Push Off a Cliff, doesn't it? Okay. So, this piece this way. This piece this way? Guess so. And... yeah, definitely that way. Ah, aha, aha. I figured it out. Like, even with picture instructions, it is nigh on impossible to figure out what they're trying to tell you to do half the time. Because that is some IKEA shit right there. Future me is annoyed at past me for not doing anything. Meanwhile, present me is trying not to feel guilty about having to pick something to do when I have 4 things I want to do and 3 things I should do. Oh, fucking mood hands. I'm in that chat message and I do not like it. Welcome back, Tidders. Oh, God. Okay. Good luck shooing the wasp away. Ah, no, come back. I've got to admit, that looks kind of terrifying. Due to G-dubs being shitty, I've decided to look into Wasteland Warfare. Hey, that's fair, Cyborg. A lot of folks are checking out Battletech at the minute, which has made Slow very happy, because it means he might finally have someone to play Battletech with. Scratch One Wasp, I am back proper. Welcome back, Tidders. Battletech is the bee's knees. Hey, Seamus, how you doing? Porthos, stop it. Stop it. Okay. So now we need... Fucking look at this. Look at this. Number 13. Not on that one. Aspone hurts due to sitting on it too long. Oh, Seamus, no. I hope it feels better soon. Gaslands is one I've been looking into. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Gaslands as well. I've got Infinity, which I really need to build and paint my own miniatures for, rather than the commission ones that I've... the on-hold commission ones, I should say. Yeah, so I've got Infinity. I should really get my arse in gear with them. But I wanted to finish the Tree Lord first. I have a ton of stuff to get done. Pile of Battletech, Infinity, and Crisis. Okay. This isn't a pile of shame measuring contest, but Sly, I know exactly how you feel. Because that's only half of it. All my Kingdom Death, with the exception of the limited run boxes that are up there, is downstairs. Already assembled, I just need to paint it all. And I've got 2 little cupboards in the corner full of blister packs of soda pop miniatures that I haven't assembled or painted yet. I have utilised the tiny space I have in this room very effectively for storing my plastic crack habit. But there is very little room for anything else in here now. If nothing else, I need to stop buying miniatures because I don't have the space to store them while I'm not building them. Are we just assembling this dude's pelvis? Is that what's happening here? Because it looks and feels like it. Okie doke, Cyborg. You enjoy your drive, mate. And thank you for popping your head in tonight. It is much appreciated. Yeah, look at that. Spooky looking thing, isn't it? Welcome back, Dammy. Okay. I mean, mine doesn't look like the one in the book. Because mine's got holes in it. Look. But I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah, it really is, isn't it, Tidders? I think this might be my VPN. Because it's been on a go slow ever since I turned my VPN on. But, I'd rather TechSquig be a little bit on the slow side than be exposing myself online. Why am I streaming with a VPN? Because the folks that have been exposing people's IP addresses on Discord are still running rampant. And I could sit there and blocklist all the accounts that we currently know about. Or I could just turn my VPN on, seeing as I'm paying for it. I've been seeing a lot of conflicting information about that, so... Fabulous. It could just be if you click on a link, which I don't do anyway. Better safe than sorry, eh? Apparently if you click their name to ban them, they get your IP. Oh, you bugger. Yeah. There are a plethora of iffy things that people can do with something as simple as a dodgy profile picture. It's scary. Okay, that looks like it's going to be an arm. Yeah, that's going to be an arm. That's definitely an arm. So we're just going to ignore those instructions for now. Oh, that looks like a leg. Let's make us some leggies. Now, are the legs any different? Yes, they are. Let's put that mysterious piece over there. Okay, let's have a look at the leggies. They don't look all that different, if you ask me. So I'll just continue with the instructions I've got in front of me. A wise man once said people are bastard-coated bastards with a bastard filling. Yes, yes. It's not entirely inaccurate, I've got to admit. Um... 14 and 74C, which I think are on separate... Yeah, they are. Okay, so there's 74C. I like these. Look at the little friends. They're so cute. I'll bring that a bit closer so it's not quite so blurry. Look, tiny friends. Tiny friends. Friends, yes. See, as is fucking typical, we're into the sort of last few minutes of the first hour of the stream and I'm finally starting to feel better. Fwen? Yes. Fwend. Oh, and I'm arranging with some friends that have a vehicle to actually go to a person that cuts hair to have my hair done properly instead of muddling through it myself. That's how we know this is from a fictional property friends don't exist. Wow! Bleak titters. Harsh. You have friends? I have friends. We have friends. Uh, 14. 14 is what I want. Which I think is on this one. Yes. It should be. That's 10. 19, 18. Ah, 14. Here we go. No, come back. There we go. Oh, took itself off. Well played, Tidders. Well played. Ooh. Hey, psychologist, how you doing? Met someone who worked on the original Space Hulk video game for the Amiga. Wicked! Oh. Nearly clipped my thumb then. Sharp thing. He's a photographer for our wedding. Wow! That's a bit of a change in careers right there. I think I'm going to have to replace this blade soon. That's come round quick. Let's pull in. Oh wow, that's brilliant, Hans. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'll add that to the list, I think. Hey Shay, how you doing? I need to get Neo The World Ends With You, actually. But I'm gonna... Maybe next month. If money's not quite so tight as it's been this month. But that's something I definitely want to play on stream at some point. Because I planned on playing The World Ends With You on stream at some point. Being one of the very few games that I've completed the story on multiple times, just because I really like the story. Never 100%ed it though, because getting 100% completion on The World Ends With You is actually surprisingly difficult, especially if you don't have any friends that play it. Make sure I put this in the right way around. Otherwise he's going to have a backwards knee. Be like a chicken. Really big wooden chicken. That would be kind of fun, though. No. Must not turn the tree man into a tree chicken. 18 and 16. And there's wouldn't chicken go bark bark? Well done. Well done, Tidders. You know what you get for that? Tree chicken is the best thing. If you haven't fought Valstrax yet, you should definitely show that on stream. Which one's Valstrax? I don't think I have. Oh shit, no, that's the Jet Dragon, isn't it? Welcome back, Spartan. Chameleos is my favourite that I've fought. Chameleos was a lot of fun. Oops. Just smacking stuff with my snips there. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, Jesus! Who put your zoo in? Yes, Sly. I was looking at the Godzilla Singular Point jacket that Cospa have made today, thinking about how cool that will be, because it's got the Jet Jaguar logo on the back. It was enjoyable, Tidders. I liked it. It just I wasn't expecting to hear this tonight, is the thing. This is a track I've not listened to in a very long time, and is one that really should be in my regular rotation, considering how often I hum it to myself. Ah. Fair enough, Tidders. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a comedically gross song. Sometimes it can be quite enjoyable. By all means, Hans, if you want to, go ahead. I actually need to go back to Rise at some point and do the Okami thing they've added in, because, well, we all know that I'm a big Okami fan. Even if I have binned it off for being janky, so that I could finish playing Hollow Knight. Ah, I understood that reference. I do really like the later Alligator soundtrack. It's got a lot of energy to it. In a good way. Oh gosh. Includes a big ass sword. Wicked! I mean, surely it should be the Celestial Brush, but I'll let them off. Seeing as there is already technically a paintbrush weapon. But you know, if I get that layered armour, that's all my Palamoot's ever going to be wearing. Go full folklore. Right, they should fit together nicely now. Yep. This is so much less stressful than assembling a big squig. Or a small squig for that matter, just any of the plastic squigs. They just don't seem to fit together very well. Much green stuff required. Which isn't a problem. I mean, you kind of expect it. Nice one, Spartan. Indeed, Dame. Again, this is one I've not heard in a while. And again, I don't listen to the Beastie Boys very often. There you go. Excuse me a second, folks. Nose is running. One leg. Ah. But he's missing a foot. Sort of. 76C we need. Which is on this sprue. 74. 73. 67. 76. There we go. Foot assemble, goat scream. Indeed. Being entertainingly cheesy in its own right. Neat. Yeah, I thought as much. Okay, before I do anything else, we need to replace this blade. So it's getting dull. Hello, Hulu. How you doing, friend? Oh dear. Has the music gone silent? Or have my headphones gone balky? There we go. Thank you, Tidders. How you doing, Hulu? Okay, so I don't know if I've done this on stream before, so for anybody that's not ever had to replace a blade in a hobby knife before, would a whetstone work on one of those blades? Yeah, it probably would. I've actually got a knife sharpener knocking about somewhere. I think it's in the toolbox, which is what I use. So I have a like a Stanley knife, box cutter, whatever you want to call it, that I use for cutting and shaping foam for cosplay stuff. And that blunts really quickly when you're cutting through foam. So I've got a knife sharpener for that. And these are probably fare all right with them as well. But I don't know where the sharpener is at the moment. So I've unscrewed the bottom. Pull it out. Ta-da! Pull that out. Just going to pop it there for now. I'll dispose of it properly in a minute. It looks like I've actually only got one blade left. I have to buy some more blades. Sometimes it can be a little finicky with getting the blades back in. I've had some fights with the Army Painter one before. Pop that back in. Pop that back in. And twist. Make sure to keep your fingers out of the way of the blade. Ta-da! And now, that's better. I've actually cut the paper this time. It's a pretty good way of testing whether your blade needs to not use hot wire with foam. I don't have the tools to do that, Torpor. Or the space, for that matter. So I do it the cheap and less fire-inducing way. So I don't understand how people use the soft foam, give me hard glass fibres. Well, I would use fiberglass if it, again, wasn't so costly to get the gear together to do it, and if it didn't require so much space. Because I've thought about it in the past. Testing blades on paper is the hobby equivalent to testing swords with the Sami mats. Yeah, it really is. This is how you know that your blade is honed and ready for battle. Or assembly? You say that, Hulu, and yeah, I don't have any of that shit just knocking about. I do have a sharp blade that works perfectly fine, though. I also don't have anywhere where I can apply a hot wire safely. And I've got Isnibs down there to think about, because he's always up in my business. At least with a knife I can get it out of his way. in good time. Right. Other way. Yep, that looks right. He's gonna be a tall boy. Thank you for the treat for Porthos, Hans. Oh no. I got my hand stuck in the treat jar. Where we forge his sword. Oh, it'll be a while yet. I don't really have the setup for that kind of stuff. Like, I can't even really show off the first attempt I ever made at making a LARP safe sword, because I just don't have the space to fish it out to show you, which is a shame. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Caught with a paw in the treat jar. I fucking wish. Porthos! Don't be rude. Attaboy. Nope. That way. Yeah, there we go. Looks a bit like a beak. Beak beak. Oof. I mean, I would, Pudlord, but I'm maybe not the best role model when it comes to moderation and food. It is a tree lord, Hulu. It's one of these guys. This one. More specifically. Tree Squiglord. Just put my face on it. Yeah. Okay, so we appear to be done with this bit for now. Okay, just put that over there with the rest of the dismembered tree lord bits. Fair enough, Pudlord. That was weird. Whew, okay. 15 and 75C. So seeing as we've got the one with the C's on it, we'll get 75 first. Oh, look, another friend. Bug friend. I'll put this with the other fires. Yep, exactly. 75. There are so many pieces of this that just look like really funnily shaped prunes. Did you just DuckTales me, Tidders? Eek. That was a sudden change in tempo. I bug-friend you. Fair enough. Hans, you're a genius. I might actually do that. I'll have to do that off stream though, because I'll need to like really focus on which bits I'm cutting off. 15. 15 is what I want. Not from this one though. 19. $17. 21. What the fuck is 15? Am I just going daft? $17. 7. 5. $15. There it is. It's this one. It's in the corner. Like, does this make any numerical sense at all? 19. 8. 18. 15. It's like your natural instinct is to go, okay, so 16 is here, which means 15 must be nearby somewhere. Nope. Some galaxy brain sequence going on. Yeah, I know, right? It's like whoever designed the numbering for the pieces was just like, when we put these on the sprue, how can we fuck with people the most? Maybe did us. Fucking maybe. That stopped very abruptly and I got scared. Yes, that's very true, Hans. So far, all of the A's have been on one sprue, all of the B's have been on one sprue, and all of the C's have been on the same sprue as all of the B's. And then all of the unlettered ones have been on the same sprue as the A's. So that bit's made sense at least, just not where they're placed on the sprues. So you can tell that this is a much sharper blade because I'm doing a lot less and taking off more. So far, keyword there. Indeed. I still like the fact that they do proper sort of pictorial instructions now. Because I have memories of some of the older minis from before they started doing stuff like this, where it's just like, here's your 67-piece miniature, have fun. Instructions? Nah, good luck. Or you'd get like a teeny tiny, badly printed sort of chicken scratch set of instructions that made no sense whatsoever. You couldn't tell the different parts apart when you actually had pictures of them, and most of the time it was just text instructions. Those were not the days. Nobody give Darkseid any GW products. Destroy the world. The intern wrote the instructions after a bender in Bugman's. Yeah, that sounds about fucking right. Yee. Maybe a little too much off there. It is the leg of a tree lord. Wombat. How you doing, mate? It'll be fine when I paint it. Be fine. Had to eBay another Nastra. Made a boo-boo. Oh dear. Everything okay? Got little bits of sprue all over the place now. Right. Oh, we've got a little lump on the bit that's got to connect to the other bit, so we'll just file that off. No one's going to see it anyway. Okie doke, cheddars. Oh, shit. I'm sorry to hear that, Wombat. Got another bit there that I've missed. That away. Like, the hardest part of this is turning the pieces round so they look vaguely like the ones in the picture. Yep, I think that's yeah, that looks right. Aha, there we go. See, that angle would have been much better to put in the instructions. But what do I know? Oh no, Pudlord, be strong! Be strong! See, that makes so much more sense from that angle. Hang on. So they show you what to do from this angle. That's better. But if they'd have turned it to that angle, you can just see how the pieces fit together. Like, it's completely obvious from that angle. Making it readable to a customer? You insane? Fair point, well made. Ah well, it ain't fun if it's easy, is it? I mean, this is still not the most frustrating miniature I've ever built. So, there's always that. Because I still haven't finished building that Malifaux miniature that I started, like, what, 3 months ago? Because I don't want to touch it. It made me so angry. I just don't want to touch it anymore. Okay, so that's that piece done. For now, I guess. 19 and 17 we need now. There's 19. Oh god, where's 17? Oh, 17's on the other side of the sprue. So here's 19. Up here, next to number 8. Because of course. Yes, Spartan the roller skater. And over here, here's 17. Next to 38A. And number 6. Alright then, G-dubs. You do you, folks. Welcome back, Tidders. Sorry, Spartan. Just be thankful you didn't have to watch me try and fucking cut the pieces out, because I did that off stream. That was upsetting. That'll be fine. Just for fun. Fair enough. I need a different tool for this. Please excuse my arm. Not that one. Not that one. Don't want to find out I've lost it in it. Ah! There we go. Ba-ba! There we go. Bow sword. Fire of Wrath. This, Spartan, it's a rounded file that came pre-bent. I see we've reached the fun with sound effects portion of the stream. Bagel. There is a cooldown on stuff, by the way, folks, so if you're not getting your sound effects, it's either because you've broken TechSquig, or because you're still on cooldown from the last one you did. And the Uwu has a big long cooldown on it, so I don't have to suffer my own voice too often. Yes, Pudlord, the Uwu is me. thank you for the compliment, Tidders. I just, you know, don't like listening to the sound of my own voice. That one is not me. That one is Tidders. Yeah, the fact that I hate the sound of my own voice is part of the reason I have so many sound commands that have been done by Longfang. Because whenever somebody goes, you should do this thing, you should have this as a sound command, I'm just like, yep, yeah, no, I'm paying Longfang to do that instead. Like that. I've actually got a couple of ideas for other things I want to throw money at him for as well, so there may be more soon. When I can afford to. My glasses have this really nasty habit of catching bits of my fringe and ripping them out, and it's really quite painful. But even worse, the hairs that have been ripped out just sort of end up hanging just in my peripheral vision. It's really annoying. Like, I can cope with the momentary pain, I cannot cope with the distraction. Oops, that could have been dangerous. Oh dear. You can see there, look, because these are quite flimsy, and I've obviously put a bit too much pressure on it, that I've stressed the plastic on that branch. Should be fine. Thank you for the posture check, Dammy. I'll have a little wiggle. Oh yeah. Oh, actually my spine clicked when I did that, and now it feels slightly better. Thank you. Okie doke, Hans. You have fun in Final Fantasy 14 then. I hope you have a good time with your brother. Thanks, Dammy. Right. 17. Like, why did they think this was a clever way to put this into the instructions? Honestly. Like that? When you could have just... Alright, whatever. Whatever. Odd ducks, the lot of you. You don't know, I think about it, it might be the glue fumes making me feel more awake. That's, ominous. Gonna try and play healer. Much prefer being the tank. That's fair. Indeed, Spartan. Okay, so... this should be... wait, oh, hang on. Like that? Yeah, like that. Okay. Okay. Yep. Remember, kids, glue can be toxic. It can indeed. You should always glue things in a well-ventilated area. I do have a fan on, and my window is open a crack. I'm not yours for 15 minutes yet, dear. That was slow coming in to tell me that I need to eat soon. Because he's cooking burgers tonight. Yeah, you should always glue things in a well-ventilated area. To the best of your ability. Have I just completely fucked this up now? Right-ro. Yeah, there we go. I mean, that's... No. I don't understand these instructions. Because it says... like that? There we go. I feel like that could have been explained more easily a different way. But that's kind of the running theme of this kit, I think. You know what? Oh no, that's worse. Much worse. There we go. Okay. Leg number 2. You would be correct there, Hans. I will be prepping my own salad. Heretic burger. Yeah, so I've got my my office door open a little bit, mostly so Porthos can go in and out. I've got the window open a crack, I've got the vent open, and I've got a fan on. Yeah, it's still quite pungent in the actual hobbying area, because it's only a little room, so... The knee is in the kicking in the privates position. It looks a little bit like that, doesn't it? $77C is next. That's the A's, which means I need this one with the bug friend on it. There's the B's. 75, 76. So 77 will be off in the other corner somewhere, surely. I'm starting to get the hang of this now. There we go, look. 75, 76, 77. And yes, friends! I might just show them off every time I have to use that sprue now. As a palette cleanser for the fucking horrible numbering. Oops. I thought there were actually spoilers in chat for a second then. I was trying to figure out how there were spoilers for a plastic tree, but... Should be when asked about sprue numbering. It just works. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. I think Slow just threw a tennis ball in here. Thanks, Tidders. Ever vigilant. Get an RRR command. Okay. I am so deeply confused. Oh, okay. No, I understand now. I see what the Spider-Man point is about. I was a bit confused. Thank you very much, Strubrios, for the follow. I hope I said that right. Yes and no, Pudlord. So this track was sampled in Futurama's intro, but is not. But it's not the actual Futurama theme tune. Futurama theme song inspired cover by Fatboy Slim. Oh, okay. I sit corrected. I take it you put this one in then, Tidders. Yeah, that's got to be how this is supposed to fit together. Ooh. Oh no, it's on the floor now. Like so many other small pieces. Excuse me a second, folks. Where did it go? Oh, like it's really disappeared. Well, shit. Ah, fuck. Guess what I'm doing after the stream today? Hunting for yet another stray plastic piece. I ain't got long left anyway. Typical. Is it really a hobby happy hour unless I drop a piece on the floor and can't find it? No, this one was a rounded piece, Torpor, so it's not caught in my leggings like the last one was. And I felt it bounce off my legs, so... Bugger. That's the last bit for that piece as well. Fucking typical. Oh! We're assembling things now. Okay, so... the weird wibbly bit. And... and we've got DuckTales again. Who put it in this time? Sorry, Sly. I can skip it if you want. I mean, we already heard it once today, so... Right, it's done now. Well, the next one was definitely Tidders. Because I've just seen what it is, it's just popped up. I'm sorry, Sly. Well, I'm sorry on behalf of whoever put it in chat. Or into the bot, I should say. Huh. Okay. So... it looks like it's telling me to put another piece on... Gold stars to whoever put this in. Doesn't get played enough.
Sorry for the noise.
Uh, 64C. That was an easy one to find because it's a funny shape. Used to love this show so much when I was younger. Slow still watches it occasionally. Ah, oh, you're never too old for Megasex LR, Sly. Never too old. Digging seems like an impractical way to dismantle a giant robot. Indeed. Well played, Spartan. Well played. Spot on with your spelling there, Tidders. Welcome back, Shay. Who are we killing? only got 2 minutes left. And I do have to finish on time today. Otherwise Slow will be grumpy with me. I do not wish to incur his wrath. Ah, fair play, Sly. Okay. So we're gonna cover up his Treely pride, and that'll be the end of the stream, I think. In it goes. There we go. It's going to be interesting to paint. A little bit of excess glue there. Excuse me while I just poke this guy's crotch on stream. Tree dong. Awesome, Cyborg. I guess it went well then. Welcome back. I am just about to finish, I'm afraid. So, considering how well this has gone the last 2 times I've streamed building this guy, I think this is a solid improvement in terms of progress. Help, my kitchen is broken and I don't have a landlord to deal with it for me. DMAC, I'm just about to finish. I will pick it up with you in a minute. Because if there's one thing I fucking know about, it's broken fucking kitchens. Okay, right. Flap. Oh, that's fab, Cyborg. Okay. Oh, shit, DMAC. Okay. I have some experience with that. Yeah, it's probably a fucked fuse. Okie dokie, Podlord. You take care. Thank you for popping in. Right, see you in a bit, Tidders. Okay. Thank you, everyone that's come along tonight. I hope you've had a good time. I am feeling slightly better, having attempted to assemble a tree for you all. Yeah, I hope you've had fun. I will, unless I'm feeling really, really burnt out by the end of the week, I will be back on Friday with more Transistor. And then it will be Hollow Knight on Saturday evening, and then Later Alligator New Game Plus on Sunday, seeing as that has won the vote by a landslide. We are gonna raid the Tids. So, Tidders is playing Destiny tonight, so that should be a nice chill stream for everybody. And I hope I'll see you all again. And until next time, folks, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Wash your fucking hands. And have a good time with Tidders. Bye bye, everyone.